There's a subtle shift when a Virgo emotionally checks out of a relationship, and it's rarely dramatic or loud. The first sign is her silence, not the kind that demands attention, but the kind that quietly withdraws and creates distance. She stops over-explaining her feelings or defending her boundaries. Conversations become surface level. The warmth and depth in her words slowly fade away. You'll notice she no longer initiates contact, and her thoughtful gestures disappear without explanation. Virgo's famous attention to detail vanishes. Suddenly, she doesn't remember your favorite things or offer advice like she used to. She stops asking about your day, stops planning for the future, and becomes indifferent to arguments that once mattered deeply. Her patience, once endless and unwavering, turns to cold apathy. When you sense her energy is absent and her eyes no longer light up around you, the emotional bond has quietly snapped. A Virgo's detachment is quiet but absolute. She won't fight or plead. She simply lets go emotionally long before she walks away physically. And once she's done, she rarely returns, leaving only silence where love once lived. There's a unique strength in the way a Virgo ends a relationship. Unlike the dramatic exits or loud confrontations some expect, Virgo's true shadow power is her ability to disconnect emotionally, quietly, and completely. She doesn't shout or demand closure. Her silence is the closure. This isn't the silence of someone waiting to be chased or convinced to stay. It's the stillness of someone who has accepted the truth and chosen to move on. She withdraws her energy, stops explaining, and lets go of the need to be understood. Her patience isn't endless. She simply gives chance after chance, hoping you'll meet her halfway. But once hope turns to resignation, her detachment is swift and absolute. There's no drama, no lingering resentment, just absence. The warmth in her eyes fades, her words become measured, her presence recedes. You realize too late that she's already gone on the inside. This is Virgo's shadow power, ending a story without theatrics, protecting her heart with silence sharper than words, and finding freedom in letting go. In that quiet departure lies a profound strength, one that speaks louder than any argument or plea ever could. There's a unique power in the way a Virgo woman walks away. It doesn't happen in a storm of words or a burst of anger. It happens quietly, almost invisibly. The world may not notice, but she knows the exact moment she lets go. Virgo's shadow power is her ability to detach emotionally long before she ever leaves physically. She gives chance after chance, hoping you'll see her efforts, her love, her patience. But when she realizes she's the only one investing, a subtle transformation unfolds. Her conversations become brief, her presence turns cool, her eyes no longer search for understanding or connection. She doesn't argue or plead, she simply stops reaching out, stops caring, stops feeling. This silence isn't a plea for attention, it's closure. By the time she physically walks away, she's already gone. You won't see drama or tears, only distance. Her absence becomes your answer. Virgo's true strength lies in her quiet release, her ability to end a story without a single word. Once her heart is done, it's done forever. There's a rare, unmistakable calm that settles over a Virgo woman when she finally reaches her limit. It's not the aftermath of an argument or the echo of disappointment. It's the precise moment when she simply stops caring. No more anxious thoughts, no more explanations, no more hoping for change. Her silence is not a plea for attention or a tactic to draw you in, but the quiet, unmovable acceptance that she's given all she can. She has tried, again and again, to bridge the gap through patience, understanding, and effort that often went unacknowledged. But when her heart grows tired of carrying the connection alone, she chooses peace over persistence. The world might not notice the shift, but you will. Her eyes no longer search for reassurance, her words lose their warmth, and her presence grows still. There are no dramatic exits, no emotional outbursts, just a gentle, irreversible withdrawal. The lesson is simple. Once a Virgo has accepted the end, her silence becomes the final chapter, a quiet closing of a door that will never open again. When a Virgo woman grows silent, it's not a plea for attention. It's the echo of a heart that's reached its limit. Her silence isn't a storm. It's a profound stillness that says more than words ever could. Virgo's withdrawal isn't impulsive or reactive. It's the result of countless chances given, countless hopes held, and countless efforts made without any true reciprocation. She doesn't leave in anger. she leaves in quiet acceptance. Her silence isn't the cold shoulder, it's the closing of a chapter she carefully wrote with love and care. People often mistake her patience for endless tolerance, never realizing that her quiet is the final boundary she sets. When Virgo stops explaining, stops correcting, stops reaching out, she's not punishing you, she's freeing herself. The absence of her voice, her warmth, her energy, is the answer to every unspoken question. Virgo's silence is her closure. It's her way of saying she's done investing in what no longer serves her soul. And once she's reached that point, there's no turning back. Her silence is the lesson, her distance the undeniable truth. There's a powerful shift that happens when a Virgo's hope begins to fade. At first, she's all in, her heart fully invested, her mind tirelessly searching for solutions, her spirit holding on to the belief that things will get better. She forgives, she explains. She gives more chances than anyone realizes, often silently carrying the weight of disappointment. But hope is not blind for Virgo. Each time her efforts go unnoticed, each time her love is met with indifference or neglect, a wish quietly dies in her heart. The reality sets in. Not all connections can be saved, not every effort is reciprocated, and not every story has a happy ending. This is when Virgo's acceptance begins. It's not loud, not dramatic. It's a gentle letting go, a silent retreat from wishing things were different. She stops explaining, stops reaching out, stops waiting for change that never comes. The hope that once fueled her patience now transforms into clarity and self-protection. Detachment isn't coldness, it's the final act of love she gives herself. When Virgo's wishes fade, her silence says it all. She's done wishing, done trying, and finally free to move forward without regret.